you? What up? This your boy Skinny P here in the shed. I am with
your boy Enigma.
The warden.
And
Katie Cat.
And we are here talking about our first times and Donald Trump's a time fucking traveler.
Bro, that is some true shit right there.
Like, well, let's dive right into Donald Trump being a time traveler. Okay, so where to start with this? Okay, back in 1893, in the Congress Library, there is a book written by an author, written by an author. I forget his name. But the title of the book is Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey. And the book is about a boy named Baron who found a secret portal and time traveled. And basically, like, that's not like the weird part about it. The weird part is Donald Trump's son, his youngest son, is named Baron Trump.
That is pretty fucking weird.
And it just gets weirder from here.
It gets better.
Like, not only is that, but Baron Trump, the actual Donald Trump's younger son, looks like the boy in the illustration in the book.
That's weird.
And in the book, Baron Trump, he has a mentor he looked up to, and guess what his name was?
What?
Don.
What the
Like
fuck?
Like, that could be short for Donald.
Yes.
Bro.
Shit.
And you know how in the election it's allegedly that he was meddling with Russians?
Yes, with whatever his name was.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin. Yes.
And I shit you not, the book takes place in Russia.
Oh.
And what's even funny is that Donald Trump's wife, Melania, she's from Eastern Europe. She's from Slovenia, which is pretty much just Russia.
Yes, it's like right on the border of Russia.
It was part of the USSR back in the day.
It counts, right?
And 4 years later, so in 1897, the same author wrote a book called The Last President, which was a sequel to Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Adventure. And this is when shit gets real. The book is about a very wealthy man who lived in New York on 5th Avenue who ran for president but wasn't expected to win. But wait for it, he won. And what's even fucky about it is Trump Tower is on 5th Avenue in New York. And this shit gets even deeper and weirder. In the book, when he won, it surprised everybody, and people started rioting and protesting after his inauguration. He started signing executive orders. But wait, there's more. This book was written 124 years ago. But anyways, after his inauguration, he started picking people for his cabinet, and guess who was one of the people? The dude's name, Lafay Pence.
Fuck. Just
And
like
his vice
president.
Fucking Pence, damn.
And his vice president, Mike Pence.
Oh shit.
Like, we cannot make this shit up. And that's not even...
That's not even all of it.
That's not the end of it.
Bro, that's like part of it.
Okay, in 1943, Nikola Tesla, one of the most famous inventors ever...
Of all
Very,
time.
very intelligent man.
Yes.
He died in 1943 from a blood clot. And before his death, he claimed he had built a time machine and used it to travel back in time and in the future. And guess who was very close? Well, actually, no. After he died, the United States government took all of his inventions and notes to the Office of Alien Property, which is actually a government-run office that's actually run by the FBI. And so,
Dude.
it's even weirder. After they gave up on trying to figure out his inventions, they hired an outside engineer who could understand the work of Nikola Tesla. And guess who the dude was? Donald Trump's grandfather, John G. Trump.
Shit.
But wait, there's more. After studying the time machine notes and inventions of Nikola Tesla, he told the government he didn't find anything. He could have lied to keep the invention to himself and out of the hands of the government. But also, fun fact, Donald Trump, his mom is named Mary, and his dad's middle name was Christ.
What?
Yeah!
Don't tell
And-
her.
What also is funky is Donald Trump was born June 14th, 1946, which was also the night of a total lunar eclipse.
Maybe he's the Antichrist.
Dude.
That would be a turn of events,
Right?
man.
Wouldn't it be though?
So I mean, I'll let Mike, our fans, kind of figure this one out, or jog your brain a little bit with it. Actually, look into this. And
It's legit,
tell
like-
us what you think in the comments if you think Donald Trump is a time traveler or not. And okay, like I mentioned in the intro, another part of this episode is gonna be our first time.
Me and Sarah have.
But hang on, before hold your thought. Quick sponsor
Oh,
for this episode.
I forgot about
Today's
quick sponsor.
podcast is brought to you in part by A1 Original Steak Sauce. Steak Sauce. Well,
So these
let's
are
just
these.
say if you have steak, you don't have A1 on it, you're fucking up, bud. Get yourself some A1 sauce. Anyways, okay, so our first time.
Okay, I want to say something. Okay, me and Sarah have told the story actually a couple different times. We have told the story on the podcast several different times, but we've had to cut it out for just because, just to cut it out.
Yeah, we've cut it out. We've got it archived in our personal
Somewhere.
listening library.
Yeah, and
So-
once we find it, we might share the unedited audio.
I think it was with the
But-
Cards Against Humanity, but we didn't post that one either because there was a lot of racial crap in there.
But that's just Cards Against Humanity, though.
You're right.
We need to do another Cards episode. But anyways, Jimmy and Sarah, I'll let y'all have the floor on this one.
Okay. So-
let's just say
It's very hard to do it on an inflatable mattress.
Wait, where was it?
in a tent.
Oh no!
But where?
Disney.
That's so magical.
Whoa, what do you expect? The first time we expect to it somewhere magical.
In a magical place.
Okay, so anyways, we were
Oh,
trying
Lord.
doing it, okay? We were having a difficult time. So I'm like, it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, we can't figure this out. I'm like, I know the guy to call. I know the guy that gets laid all the time.
No, I told you to call him.
And I was like,
Because I'm like, dude, come on, man.
he's the guy that gets laid all the time. So I'm like, I call him, and James is like, I'm like, hey James, I need your help. And he's like, whoa, wait.
I'm like, what? And mind you, when I got this call, I just got off of work. I'm with coworkers at fucking Steak and Shake at like 11 o'clock, mind you. And I get this call. I see it's James. I'm like, okay, what up? And he's like, James, I need help. I'm like, okay, let me step outside real quick. And I'm like, okay, bro, what you need help with? He's like,
How do you do it?
and I'm like,
And I'm
I
just
shit
sitting
you-
there like, oh my god.
And I shit you not, I'm like, do what?
I'm like, yeah, you know, the thing.
What thing?
The stuff.
And I'm like, so you have come to the all-knowing for this one.
James is a true friend. I know he wouldn't laugh at me. He was like a real friend and gave me real advice. He was my homeboy.
Oh shit!
I'm a real G when it comes to that shit.
Yes, he's a real
And so,
G.
anyways, this is how the conversation went. He was like, I need help. I'm like, okay, well, first things first. Foreplay. You gotta do it for a while. It's both of y'all's first time. You gotta do it right. Spend a lot of time down south, buddy.
Oh my god.
If you're not south of the border for more than 15, 20 minutes, you're fucking up, bud.
That's not how it went, though.
And anyways, yeah, it's hard to do it on
And then,
a mattress that's
okay, let me
deflating.
phrase this. After it happened, I call him up. I call him back up. I'm like, bro, we did it.
And I'm like, yes! And I'm already home at this point, so I couldn't celebrate too much because Grandma was downstairs and she couldn't be waking up.
Mind you, he was off in Timbuktu at this point in time because he wasn't living near us.
I wasn't living by myself.
Yeah, he wasn't living by himself.
But
Ugh.
yeah, Grandma was downstairs, but I couldn't celebrate. But I was happy for him. And so, yeah.
Okay, and we have joked about this on the show multiple times. There are a lot of inside jokes, but you guys haven't noticed. But now you know the story, and now you know the jokes, the embarrassment, but it was a lot.
And the funniest part about that was around 12 o'clock, or not 12. Well, it was like 10:30. It was before we had called James. Everyone started getting home from the theme parks.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, holy shit, how many families are gonna pass by?
No.
So there we are, just sitting there for like 40 minutes or so.
Oh shit.
And then of course we had to make sure my dad was back from his shower, because he would take
He takes like
a
6
shitload
beers.
of beers with him and just sit in the shower.
Yeah, he would just be sitting in the handicap stall, sitting there, drinking beers. And mind you, and there's a guy next to him, and he's like, the guy's like, is that a beer? And he just kind of goes, tink. He's like, thanks.
Fucking Natty Light, bro. That's all your dad drinks is Natty Light.
And
Yeah.
he rarely ever drinks too.
Yeah, the only
funny.
time I seen him drink was at Yellow's wedding.
Special occasions.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he was it only like twice or 3 times a year?
Something like that.
Not even, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Crazy
Air mat-
wacky stories.
But yeah, deflating air mattresses and first
Air
times
mattress
do
has
not
so
go
many
over
holes.
too well.
Bro, it was
And that's the bottom line.
and that's the bottom. And Chris keeps saying that at work.
No.
He's like that's the bottom line.
It's
That's
better,
the-
it's better than
God.
his shit, you're right, Kick.
Yes.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
But
Oh,
okay.
we love
that
him.
shit.
And staying on the first time topic, my first time was also outdoors, but without a tent or an air mattress. It was just a blanket in the woods.
Oh.
Behind the local library.
Oh my god.
Like, literally, we walked to the woods behind the library. We're like, okay, this is a good enough spot. And mind you, just on, like, the other side, there's fucking apartments that people are living in who can see us. Like, if they looked out the window, they would see 2 people rolling around naked in the fucking leaf litter. Clear as day.
Oh,
Naked as a jaybird.
my God.
And no one walked around the library.
Nope. Trust me, I kept my fucking head on a swivel because she was on her back and I was a periscoping motherfucker. And yeah, that's basically the gist of my first time.
Fuck.
You got a story, Katie Cat?
Oh shit, doesn't everybody?
I think,
You right?
I think she's told this story, but I'm not sure.
Yes, I have told the story.
Oh, do tell.
Oh shit. So, first time was with this boy, Peter Maven. Trouble.
We'll bleep out the last name so that nobody looks him up.
I don't care, he's in prison anyways.
Oh, okay, then fuck it, leave it in there.
It's
He's
all
in prison.
fucking public record anyways.
So, I mean, yeah, so then he's already, getting first
Oh,
time to
yeah.
prison.
Oh god. So
Come
we
here,
did it
boy.
in his fucking closet. This little fucking tiny ass closet in his older brother's room.
Wait, okay. How old were you guys when this happened?
I was 13
What?
and he was 13.
Okay.
We're the same age, but then I did his brother like a week later and he was 17.
Hey, my
I heard that story, but not
Yes.
the previous one.
Yes.
So it was in a closet, like,
A little ass motherfucking closet.
like, was it like just cramped? You couldn't really do anything, or like, did you just
I
lay
wouldn't
there
even
and let him do his thing?
honestly, I wouldn't even count it because I don't even remember my cherry popping until after his brother.
So yeah, then it didn't count.
So then technically no.
Ah, you got Tiny
Shit.
Peckerwood. Tiny Peckerwood.
Sarah's like, whoa.
We used to call him Millimeter Peter.
I actually played baseball with a kid and I called him Millimeter Peter. I called him that in front of his family too, without even realizing it. But yeah. Anyway, so what time are we at, fam?
15 minutes?
Damn.
Alright, well that's been a good little toke for thought. Don't
That was a clusterfuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
if
going
there ever
from
was one.
time traveling to sex. All right.
That's how your topic's called. Fucking.
Well-
Time traveling booty.
Well, anyway,
That's another story.
I've been the hippie,
What happened to Enigma?
I've been the warden.
A kitty cat.
and we've done this Toke-4-Thought. We're done with this one. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time that we post a video, a skit. We do have a new series out called Nugget O' Truth. Go check that out. It's going to be, little 1 to 5 minute videos of just one of us or two of us just shooting the shit for a couple of minutes. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Tokerweights. Don't forget to also follow us on Instagram at the Tokerweights and also on Twitter at the Tokerweights. So, anyways, we've had a lot to say here. We hope you've had too. And good night, everybody.
You too.
Ah, yeah.
Toker weights off the air.
Yeah!